Hello and welcome to another episode of the Steam Free-to-Play. And I'm not dead! At least not yet. I just finished my last week of classes for this semester at university. I still have my final exams to do, but all my projects are in. All my assignments are done. At least that is good. And we are playing some MechWarrior to make ourselves feel happy again. We have domination on Crimson Strait, and this is actually the first time I've done domination on this map before. It's interesting position. That feels way to the one side for the enemy team. Yeah, they got down to 43 seconds before we were even able to get close to the point there. So we're going to try to move in along the top. And I feel like I can't even get that close to the circle. We've just got our Arctic cheetah there.
New target
that is holding the circle for us, basically. Oh, that was a bad timing for that shot. I'll get another... Oh, a much better one there. Excellent. Did a lot of damage to his side torso. But at least we're in the circle. We're holding it for our team so that we're not losing anymore. But, yeah, I feel like they could change that spawn. Oh my god, execution. Okay. Managed to not get absolutely destroyed by him, which is a good thing. Let's try to peek around this right side here. I'm more confident with the right side peeks. As my large pulse is on my right. Go for that crap again. Oh, that executioner pushed me. All I can do is drop. God damn. And that is the problem, is they can just take this platform and they have it. There's nothing we can do about it. I've got to evacuate. Try to get into the water here. And take cover behind the ship, and hopefully that will be some kind of safety. There's a battle master, it looks like, coming around the corner. No, a Treb. Excellent. I can take a Treb. He's got an Act 20, but I'm a little further away than his range, and I can shoot into his pelvic region from there.
Right torso critical damage.
Took
Heat level critical.
almost got his side torso off, but I think he's got to have a standard engine if he's a side torso AC-20. So there's no point really in taking that side off. Really, I just need to dodge his AC-20, and I will always win the trades. There, and he's down his AC-20 now. So I feel like I could push, and I can drop him. Excellent.
Level critical.
Move up a little bit here. We'll try to get a flank around. We are winning the fight, thankfully.
Target acquired.
And we got the Black Knight here as our next target. Oh, there's a couple there.
New target acquired.
Go for the Ebon Jag, and we'll fall back. Use this
target
ship
acquired.
as cover. We'll scrape around, put in a shot into the Battlemaster. They see me, I'm going to back up. And come out a little bit further down.
New target acquired.
Get another shot into these guys. I take off a couple arms, and the Ebon Jag goes down.
Target acquired.
And the Battlemaster gets distracted by a flanking light, giving everybody his back and completely screwing up. Excellent, got him down. We are pulling this game back from an okay start. It was a little rough there. But it looks like we've actually managed to take the fight to the opponents instead of being... Oh god, that's lasers. Alright, let's get running here. Put some fire into him. Come around the corner.
New target acquired.
I think 3 guys left. I'm gonna keep my ass alive. Because I want to.
New target acquired.
And let's actually go after one of these thingies here. Because we can.
New target acquired.
Die, beta. Yeah, I set them back. Totally useless side objectives. God, that sounded weird. And we win! Good game to our opponents. So yes, I am back to making videos, and now that I'm on my finals, I have no classes. So there is instantly like 4 to 6 hours of day that I am back to do things with. 691 damage, almost 188,000 C-bills. So I hope to do at least an hour of day of recording for now, and get you guys a video every single day. It may not be MechWarrior every day, but probably alternate between MechWarrior and Dark Souls. But on to the next match.
Systems nominal.
And for the next match, we're on Canyon, and it is Conquest. Let's just move forward here and possibly go for Kappa. You never know. We can possibly get Kappa for free. Yay! And last night was the Town Hall, which is always a fun prospect to watch. And there was a few... cheeky little sniper there. There was a few interesting announcements. Of course, the new mech, just general details about Community Warfare Wave 3, not Wave 3, whatever it's called. Community Warfare 3, and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, let's go into details about that. And I have a little bit of a rant about the Viper, which was the new mech. Since I'm talking about that, might as well get into it. Of course, the Viper is going to be not bad. Not horrible, but it's not going to be great. And it could be so much better. Oh my god, go for that leg. Oh my god, I missed the leg shot. Oh well, I got a good hit into the hunchback there. Oh my god, it's a dual Gauss. Oh, there goes his side. There goes his center. Oh, man. Poor guy. But, yeah. The Viper,
Acquired.
it's going to have problems. Because it's going to only have 8.5 tons of pod space. And I'm not joking. I'm not misspeaking here. 8.5. It's going to have the same pod space the Arctic Cheetah has. And the Arctic Cheetah has... It's a light. It's meant to go really fast. And it loads up with a bunch of small pulses or small lasers. And it kicks ass that way. The Viper... It's a 40-tonner. Like, it should be able to carry a bit more than 8.5 tons. Like, it's going to be equivalent to the... basically equivalent to, what's it called? The Ice Ferret, in terms of the amount of stuff it can carry.
Target destroyed.
Drop that guy.
Heat level critical.
It's just like,
Incoming missile.
god damn it. Took a few hits there from that Mad Dog. Go on the left side of the building.
New target
Building
acquired.
rocks here. We'll put some good shots into that. King Crab. Ugh. Dual Gauss. So
New
painful.
target acquired.
But, ooh. You have. I should take that out before I continue. Alright, let's move forward a little bit. So, when I'm not in the middle of a battle here, I have some spreadsheet warrior. Oh god. Gotta get in cover from those direwolves. And let us see here what we want to do. Oh, that dire should be almost done. That's good information. We got this crab moving up on us, which is not good. There he is. Oh, side torso crab. Side torso, side torso, side torso. He fired his Gauss. I can take his side. He's down to a single Gauss. I feel like I can charge him with a single Gauss. I gotta get close to him. I'm gonna use him as cover versus Lerms. Give him my right. Give him my right. He's not firing at me. Is he, like, out of Gauss ammo? He might be. That could be an option, actually, for him to be completely out of Gauss ammo. Right, we got this light on us, which... Just finish that guy off. And now have to deal with this light.
New target acquired. Warning.
It's just running a single peep. God damn. No, I'm getting I'm getting alarmed to death here.
Heatsink
That's
destroyed.
unfortunate. Oh well.
Level critical.
I'll just try to do as much damage as I can
Incoming missile.
before I get wormed to absolute death. And
Torso critical damage.
that's
Warning,
okay.
incoming missile. Heat level critical. Torso critical damage. Warning, incoming missile. Override.
Yep, get taken out. Oh well, I did 600 damage, got 2 kills. I'm fine with that. We got 1 person left alive, and he's got no weapons. So yeah, we're done there. So I'll just switch over to my spreadsheet warrior. This is all of the mechs that are currently in the game. And if you take a look at the distribution, you want to look at pod space. Now, if I zoom in here, we can see the tonnage of the mech, its pod space, its rounded space in terms of like shaving a little bit of armor off in order to get to the nearest half ton of useful space, and then its percentage. So you can see it's just the rounded space divided by its tonnage. And so you can see some of these numbers. Mislinks and Arctic Cheater are down near the 30%. Kit Fox and Adder are up near actually near 50%, but they're lights that are slow, so that's why they don't perform very well. But if you look at a lot of the good mechs for clans, you can see things like the Evon Jag, 44%. The Timberwolf, almost at 40%, just a few points shy. The Warhawk's almost at 40%. The Direwolf's at 51%. And you can see where some of the mechs that are having troubles. You have the Executioner at 26, the Gargoyle at 25, like the Ice Ferret at 20%. This is the mechs that have problems because really they're over-engined, or they just have a shit ton of locked up fixed equipment. If we look into this sheet, which is my mech theory crafting, and I'm just going to check back, the match is over. We'll look at the stats here in a second. These are all the mechs that I sort of theorized what they could be when they come out. Like that PGI would sometime in the future release these mechs. And we'll just finish off this match. 143,000 C-bills, 600. And 600 damage done with 2 kills, 2 assists. So not bad on my part. Of course, you know, can't win every match. But it did go fairly close. There was only... got half of the enemy team. That's good. But on to the next match. And as this is searching, I'm going to continue talking about this Viper because it's hot in my head here. So connect, and let me click search. Quick play. There we go. Whoa, that was fast. Alright, well, maybe make this commentary straight through. I don't care. Any map. Actually, yes, I do. Polar Highlands. And don't care. Because I'm lasers, I want a gold map. So these are some of the ones that I could possibly see coming into the game. And I had the Viper in here that they announced. The thing is, the Viper, it's over-engined. Its engine weight is almost 50% of its mech. The weight that it really should have to equip weapons is almost entirely taken up by its 320 engine. Like, oh my god, it's going to be so painful for that. Like, if this could be dropped down... I mean, just theoretically, if this was at 280 instead, it would still be fast. It would still be the same speed as the Kotal here at 113 and 121 after tweak, but unfortunately it's going to have that 320, which is going to put it... It's got a good top speed. That is good.
Hello, lads.
And...
Hello? Is anyone...
Random people talking.
Anyone...
We have the...
Or,
It's fast. It's got 129.6 speed. It's got 139 after tweak. That's amazing. But it's got so much weight in the engine, and it's got 8 fixed jump jets, which leave it with only 8.5 tons of pod space for 21%. I mean, it's gonna be bad in terms of that, because really, a lot of mechs
Do like
just,
a
you need that flexibility in terms to use and use for weapons, because I can only see this guy ending up like an Arctic cheetah, basically. He's gonna be nothing but laser spam, maybe an SRM or two, but like with 8.5 tons, all you can really do is maybe a single PPC and some heatsinks, and that would be your big weapon build. It's not like you could go like, I know the Black Jack is 45, but the Black Jack can do an AC 20 and 3 medium lasers sort of thing. Like, you can do a big ballistic and backup lasers. It's just like, if they remove this fixed equipment, or at least just give us alternate pod space, not pod space, omnipods, in order to swap out those things, if we would like to, would be absolutely amazing. And I mean, I've ranted about this in the past. I've talked about this in my clan omnipods and fixed equipment video, but it just seems absolutely crazy that the OP mechs, such as the Direwolf and the Timberwolf, that are like, oh, that thing's just too strong, we can't have it have any, like, you know, quirks or anything, because, you know, that mech is OP as hell, and so therefore we can't, you know, do that kind of stuff. But then be like, oh yeah, but it's also the only Omni mechs, minus, well, the Kit Fox, but you know, the Kit Fox has its own problems, that can change their amount of fixed equipment using omnipods. I mean, the Shadowcat can't do it, the Executioner can't do it. There's so many mechs that simply can't do that, that are blatantly worse than the Timberwolf and Direwolf. It just seems absolutely crazy that they don't give this option to the lower end clan mechs. Like the what is it? All of the jump jetting clan mechs would just get better if they had the ability to change around and choose their omnipod configuration for heatsinks, not heatsinks, for jump jets. It's just, I don't know. I find it crazy. I really wish they would change that.
Target destroyed.
Oh, and I snuck that kill. Oh my god.
Acquired.
And I don't know. I just wish that they would listen to us for that, or listen to me. But man, we're getting some really good laser hits on these guys. Seems like everyone's just lining up to get shot by me, which is always a good thing for people to line up and get shot by me, because I am the one who should be shooting them. Give me all your damages. So yeah, it looks like we very aggressively pushed the opponents. I'm just waiting a second for my heat to cool off a little bit. I definitely do not want to crest this hill, see this direwolf, and then shut down while firing. So, oh my god, he's so CT crit. One more push over. Got him. With that large pulse. Oh my god, I feel confident in this match. Come around this corner. Put a nice shot into the Wolfhound. Which are actually surprisingly good light mechs. Although I have not played them very much. I've heard good things about them. But you're not getting away from me.
Heat level critical. New target acquired.
My ally may be cored out, but they did it. That allowed me in order to get tons of damage while being ignored. Put in a nice shot, dodge the return, come back up, put in another good shot. Ooh, I take a shot up the butt, it seemed like. And I stole it right before I shut down. Snuck that kill.
Target acquired.
There's that Shadowcat over there that I feel like I'm going to ignore these guys on this flank. Ooh, base is being captured. I wonder. Oh, somebody will go back for it. It looks like it's just one guy. The rate is going down. We're gonna go over to this guy and help this
Target
Arctic Cheetah.
destroyed.
As we see his ECM being knocked out, we know somebody's doing that to him.
Acquired.
Oh, and we run into a very nice slow-ass Raven.
Base is being captured.
Hello, Raven.
Heat level critical.
Come back here, Raven.
Enemy base is being captured. Target destroyed.
Got him.
Oh, it's a rant. I
Now,
use 6 AC2s along, each one is on a separate weapon group, and then I use Dr. Evil's fire control, and it's set to fire at 120 milliseconds apart.
oh, that guy's using my macro thing. That, well, not my macro thing, but the macro that I
Target to left.
showed off. Looks like our base is secure.
There's 2 of them. There's an Arctic Cheetah running around.
Target
We go,
acquired.
Looks like they're near their base there. Yeah, let's just head on to their base.
I got him.
But yeah,
Enemy base
that's
is
enough
being
ranting about the
Bye, Charger.
Viper. There are some other great options, like they could have done the Huntsman. It would be an amazing 50-tonner.
Target acquired.
Like they could have done, if they wanted another 40-tonner, they could have done the Kotal.
Target destroyed.
It would have been much better in terms of
Enemy base is being
Omnipod
captured.
space. Like,
Base is being captured.
oh well. I just hope that they, well, I guess I don't hope. What will happen is they're going to overquirk the mech in order to compensate for its lack of pod space,
Base is being captured.
which makes me sad, and I'll probably get into that in the next match because this one's going to
Oh,
end.
let's heal him.
Our base is being captured, but we got a whole crap ton on their base, and we're just going to capture this down.
Tore me up pretty good, but
Base
everybody else
is
helped me take
being
them out, and I
captured.
appreciate that.
Base 25% captured.
Look at that
Enemy
cap
base
go
is
down.
being captured.
Support if needed. So let out the rip. Down
Dun,
and
dun,
take care of
dun,
the rest.
dun. Let's see.
One left.
Oh, that's probably the guy
Base
there
is being
I
captured.
was talking about. Yeah, that's him there.
God.
He's
gonna
using the
hide
6
somewhere
AC2s on his king crab.
Enemy base is being
taking our
captured.
base. He's here.
Oh, looks beautiful, man.
I see him.
But the match is over. Good game to our opponents. Let's see the post-game stats. And then head off into the next match. Whoa, that is an excellent payout. 256,000 C-bills. 800 damage with 5 kills and 4 assists, with 4 of those being solo kills. Oh, excellent. And this is actually even a little bit higher because there is that bug right now where while your damage C-bills earned is not being displayed, they are being counted. So that's another 21 times 800-ish C-bills that I am being awarded. So, excellent match. And on to the next one.
Weapons.
And for this match, we're back on Grim Plexus, but this time domination. Alright, I like this map. Nice and cold. Good for my laser boats. But, as I was saying in the last match, just a few seconds for you and a minute or so for me ago, is I wanted to equate quirks to cooking and make an analogy here. So, I would say that all of the mech chassis, you look at a mech chassis and you go, what's its potential? What can you do with that chassis? It is equivalent to your quality and variety of ingredients that you could work with. If you have a very limited chassis, you have limited amount of ingredients, and maybe, you know, this little poor quality ingredients as well. When you have a really great chassis like the Stormcrow, you have so many possibilities. You can, you know, do all sorts of great things with the Stormcrow. I would say that the player making a design on their mech and putting into play like this laser vomit is making a recipe. And they're cooking that
Target
dish.
acquired.
And if you have a lot of variety and you have a lot of options, you can make a lot of different dishes, and they can be
New target
very
acquired.
good.
Don't go together.
What quirks are spices. And it's them going, hey, maybe you don't have the variety of ingredients that this other chef, mech has. So we're going to give you slightly more, give you some spices. Here's some basil and some oregano to improve your... Ooh, nice shot there. Improve your dish, because we know that you just don't have the same quality of ingredients as this other group. So you go, okay, here, take these spices and improve your dish. And it works to a point. I mean, after some point, when you're putting spices into a dish, you just overspice it, and it becomes totally useless. You can't taste the ingredients anymore because it's just too spicy, and the flavor of this spice, instead of promoting and accentuating the flavor of the ingredients, just ends up defining the dish as that. It's like if you took an entire pound of oregano and threw it into your dish, it would just be like, why? Like, now your dish just tastes of oregano. Why the hell would you do that? That's how I feel that they've done Quarks in the past, because what they've done is they've just gone, oh, this mech is, not perfect, so here's a pound of oregano. And you go, I didn't want a pound, I wanted a dash, and I wanted the mech to be good without that. Oh, get in behind the guy. We're gonna retreat a little bit here, but we won't give him our back.
Heat level critical.
Oh, right through the CT. Excellent. We got that Jenner on us, though.
New target acquired.
Let's try to take out this Arctic Cheetah.
Target
Oh, he's down. We'll go for the Jenner.
acquired.
He's down.
Warning, incoming missile.
Missiles dodged to kind of maybe get into cover at least.
Torso damage.
Wow, there's so many lights trying to run in and eat my back up here. So, going back to my analogy, that's what they've done, is they've gone, hey, you have a bad set of ingredients, here's a metric ton of spices to put on your stuff, when they've overcorked mechs to all holy hell. And the problem with that is, oh shit, we gotta get into the circle soon. The problem with that is that, it ends up defining the dish. Like, it's nothing but this dish. There is no options to it. It's not like you can go, oh, this dish is great dish by itself, but that little bit of spices just accentuates it perfectly and makes it delicious. It's like all I can taste is the spices, and it's like, why am I eating this dish? I'll go eat a different dish. Like, it just is silly to me. Where what they should do is improve the ingredients that they have instead of overspicing it. And that would be the equivalent of fixing systems that are bad in the game, such as the fixed equipment systems for the clan mechs that would make the bad clan mechs good, and the good clan mechs have absolutely no change. You should fix the heat scale system, which I know they're doing, which would make some mechs better and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I feel in the end, Quarks should accentuate mechs and make them flavorful instead of dominating their design.
New target acquired.
And we win through a cap out, which is, I think, kind of rare. The opponents are not dead, and we won. That was a big long rant about cooking. Makes me hungry. But I gotta do one more match. We get to 153,000 C-bills, 522 damage done, with 7 assists and 2 kills. Excellent. On to one more match, and then we're gonna go have lunch. And for the last match, we are on Mining Collective, and again on a domination match, which seems to be getting a little bit more popular in terms of the ones I'm seeing, at least, in terms of my match quantity. If domination comes up, it's not a bad contender. I mean, it's basically just a focused skirmish mode, which is nice. We can see we get into the center first. We know that now we know that people are in the circle, and yeah, I know I can make it, and I can get up into the center with very limited problems. And we didn't see anybody there down the D line, so they're definitely going to be down the C line. So we're just going to slowly scrape around. It would be so useful if I had... Ow. Ow. Ow, where'd that come from?
Warning, incoming missile.
Missiles. Oh, they're around our left side hard. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm back to the team. I thought that things were different, but no. That was not safe for me. And I've lost all my back armor. No. Take down that UAV. You are not allowed to have intel. Let's try to poke our nose over here. See if there's anybody we can smack down.
Acquired.
Yep, there's Hunchback. Act 20 of 3 meds. Looks like we dodged the Act 20 there for a second. Yeah, there they are.
New target acquired.
Find that Nova. Somebody in the backfield. Hopefully people will start to take care of them. I'm just holding down this front, keeping these guys from just rolling over us, but looks like they're going to do that anyway, as I feel our line here on the left is collapsing, and I have no confidence in this line, so I am absolutely getting the hell out of here. Oh, they're already shooting at us. Okay, I'm going to go around this side so I can run and shoot as I make a turn around this building here. CT's crit.
New target acquired.
Come on, push forward. Okay. We've lost that momentum on that side. We need to stay with the momentum and use it now on this side. That Ebon Jag is really low. Let's go for him. It's not the same Ebon Jag. No. CT's gonna go.
Target destroyed.
Oh my god. Stay with the team. Come on, team. Push. Push.
Target acquired.
I'll push with you if you push. I'm CT crit, but I'll push. I'm dead. I knew that was happening the instant it happened. And sometimes that occurs and you just get taken out. But, oh well. What do we want to do here? Shall we do some theory crafting? In terms of the Viper, it's going to have that 8.5 tons. So you got to think about what you can do with 8.5 tons. I think it's just going to have to be relegated to an energy boat of some kind. And oh god, you're loud by frickin' Mauler. You're so loud.
Airstrike, artillery strike.
And although it does have a lot of energy hardpoints, if I remember correctly. My buddy was giving me the energy hardpoint numbers from somewhere, and it's gonna have like the option to have 2 energy in the every torso and arm. So like 2 energy in both arms and both side torsos. So you can have up to 8 missiles. 8 lasers on there. So I mean, it's gonna be like 139 kilometers per hour. You could put like 8 smalls on it, or you could put like 8 small pulses. It's gonna be hella hot for 8 small pulses, but you could do 8 smalls. Sure. It could be just like the sort of striking Arctic Cheetah in that sense, but slower and less ECM.
Activated.
So, yay.
Warning, incoming missile.
Not sure what else you could do. I think there's a few hard points that have missiles on them that you could maybe do in a CERM brawler of some kind. Maybe like a couple CERMs and a 4 couple SRM6s and 4
Critical damage. New target.
small lasers kind of thing.
Right arm destroyed.
But yeah,
Large
this guy's getting eaten by the Oxide. Oxide's so powerful. So powerful, Oxide.
torso critical.
But overall, no, it's not going to do very wonderfully. What we got? Last guy here is a Shadow Cat
Warning incoming.
up in the middle of nowhere.
Heat level critical.
Oh, you got full view of that? Oh, that guy's almost dead. Yeah.
Incoming missile.
One more hit. Oh, come on, you can do it.
Left arm
Oh,
critical.
no, you still got your pulses.
Destroyed. Machine gun ammo
Come on.
destroyed.
There you go, that's center torso.
Ammo destroyed. Machine
Yeah,
gun
now get the Kit
destroyed.
Fox in the center. Now he's hiding behind the pillar. Of course he is. He's like, God damn it. I won't let you kill me. But they're going to win here in 20 seconds anyway, even if this guy doesn't go down.
Target acquired. Right torso critical damage. Right arm critical damage.
This is just this silly end of the match. Now he's weaponless, and now there's nothing he can do.
Left torso.
And there is only
damage.
9 seconds remaining, and he's flying off into the heavens.
Destroyed.
And will he break his legs
Fuel
upon
at
landing?
0%.
Not break, but at least do a fair amount of damage. Good game to our opponents. Interesting match to end the video on, but whatever. I had to pull a few all-nighters in a row to get my last projects in, and I am very tired. We have 54,000 on the nose for C-Bills. And we lost the match. We didn't do very well, but that happens sometimes. Let's try to do better in the next video, but for now, thank you for watching this episode of the Steam Free-to-Play. Good hunting.